All right, today we have something really special for you. This is a 1997 Ford F250 Power Stroke diesel, 7.3 liter, 4x4 manual transmission with 133,000 miles on it. So insanely low miles. One owner, locally owned. We got the whole background on this truck. I'm going to go through it step by step. It is in truly unbelievable condition. Like, let's just dive right into it. So I'm going to go over this truck very slowly. It has been extremely well taken care of. It is crystal clean and dry underneath. The interior is immaculate. There's the paint on it is just perfect. I mean, it really is. I'm going to dust off any spots that I see in the video, like this right here. That is, okay, that's a little scratch right there. But, I mean, outside of that, it's absolutely amazing. It's got a little bug guard on here. But the paint is, this is 1997 paint. Couple little nicks right here. And I mean, those are tiny, 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 tiny. So we're zooming way in on that. The CB antennas in the back. I left the CB radio in it on this one. Not uncommon to see that on these trucks. You've got brand new tires all the way around. This thing purrs like a kitten, shifts silky smooth. They replaced the clutch at 85,000 miles, which is insane. The clutch should go like 250,000 miles. This, like up here, this is just tree stuff from out here in my yard. I need to clean it up. In fact, I want to make a new video now that I've done that. That is pristine. The paint up there is as in good a shape as anywhere else on the truck. Absolutely just gorgeous paint. So, really nice wheels, brand new tires. It had a fifth wheel plate in the back, obviously at one point, but the back is in extremely good condition. So obviously they towed their fifth wheel with it, which I say that, but we already know that they did, because I got a lot of background on this truck. That's what this truck was used for, that and just running around on a every so often basis. This truck obviously was barely driven with 133,000 miles on it. I don't specialize in these. I do love the 7.3 diesel. Is a great diesel. Everyone knows that. I don't necessarily specialize in these, and I probably wouldn't have given it that much of a look, even though it's a 97 and all that, except for this with a manual transmission. That's what really set it off for me. It's the unicorn of trucks. It's the perfect year, in my opinion. 97 was an amazing year for Ford with these trucks. It had some little leafs in there. But their automatics were trash. You know, they needed rebuilt and built to be able to actually handle any kind of weight. This has 2 key fobs. All the power windows work super fast. The dash, everything is in extremely good condition, and I will fire it all up and we'll go through all of that, all the door panels. Yeah, lumbar support. There's your CB antenna sitting in the back there. It's got a sliding rear window. It's got little cup holders that pop out that are in awesome condition. The full bench back seat. Go ahead and lock that back in place. All right, and then, I mean, just look at these door seams. So stinking clean. And this truck runs and drives as good as it looks. I mean, it does. Drives super, super, super nice. I mean, it drives as good as it did brand new. And I remember my dad had one of these trucks, and I mean, this is exactly what they drove like, you know? They all drove the same. And this one's extremely tight and right. Let's go ahead and dive underneath, because that's an incredibly important area. We didn't have this detailed nothing. It was so clean when it came in. I didn't have this pressure washed, nothing underneath. I mean, it's just completely bone dry underneath and absolutely no corrosion. The exception of like little surface spots like that. But, I mean, all the seams, you won't find one that's drier underneath than this. This is just beautiful. So, I think it might be time to hop in it and go ahead and fire it up. And then you have a full power seat on this side with lumbar support too. So up, down. So that's really nice for a 97. A lot of them don't have that. You've got the full running boards, which are really nice. Let's go ahead and fire this baby up. Wait to start. There's your glow plugs. And in true 7.3 spirit, 133,174 miles. Those are original, verifiable miles. Let me hop out here real quick while it's still cold. Hop over to the exhaust. Look at that, folks. Crystal clean. That's how it drives down the road, too. All factory original, no molestation of this motor. I mean, I do like putting exhaust on them, and I like putting a cold air intake on it, but I love seeing them unmolested. Look at that beauty. I am in love with this truck, so it is what it is. You may not be as in love with it as I am, but I'll tell you what, the person that buys it is going to be. All right, let's go ahead and turn the lights on so you can see it all light up. There we go. You got a little CB radio. It is well installed. I like the area they installed it. Doesn't get in the way of anything. And so I left it in there. Trailer brake controller, obviously. You got a couple little digital gauge here. I'm not entirely sure what that was hooked up to. And a digital temperature for outside temperature there, which is unhooked in there. If a person wanted to hook it back in, you can kind of do what you want with those. Cruise control, air conditioning blows ice, ice cold. Radio works good, all factory original. And then check out these power windows. I mean, it's like they've barely been used. Ford is not known for having good power window regulators, and these puppies are fast. I absolutely love this truck. In fact, you know what? We're gonna go on a little. I never go on drives, but we're gonna go on a little drive in this video. At least not in the same video. I normally don't go on drives, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, and we're gonna rip it down the road real quick, which is gonna be a challenge because it's a manual transmission. But I just want to show you how well this thing runs. And you can start off in second gear, no problem with this truck. You don't even have to give it any gas. I mean, it's just, I mean, I'll get on it a little bit. It's just drives like a dream. It drives like it did new. It's just such a smooth truck. I mean, and the clutch is, well, I mean, I guess it's brand new. Well, not brand new, 85,000 or 89,000 miles they changed the clutch, which, like I said, that's insane, but it feels like a brand new clutch. So, alright guys, I'm going to run down here and I'll pop the hood for you real quick. We're going to run over 10 minutes on this video, so it's going to take me forever to upload it. But if this is what you're looking for, like a 97, like, time capsule, this is the truck for you. It hasn't been detailed up and touched up and fenders repainted and things like that to make it look like it's an unmolested truck. This really is a time capsule. Let me pop the hood here. Like I said, guys, we didn't detail this truck. This is how it came in. It was this clean. I said I'm not gonna detail it. I'm just gonna make the video of it. So none of this has been cleaned under here. Exactly as it came in. Got the international logos on it there. So much easier to work on than the new diesels, although I love some of the new diesels too, don't get me wrong. But just a super clean truck. Original intake manifold, old man owned. There it is, guys. I'm gonna leave you with a shot of it out here on the main road. Thanks for watching.